Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be an exploration into the Joker side of the internet. Whether you're a movie buff or not, you've probably heard about the buzz and controversy surrounding the 2019 revival of The Joker. Quite literally from the jump, there was a ton of drama around the release of the movie that hasn't died down remotely, especially considering the movie is heading into the Oscars next week with 11 nominations. Now this video isn't about the movie though, or the controversy surrounding the movie, but instead about the fanbase itself. I hadn't initially thought much of the Joker's fanbase any more than any other franchise's fanbase in terms of being quote-unquote toxic, but I kept seeing people online complaining about the fans of the movie, and I decided I wanted to take a look into the Joker's fanbase for myself to see what was bothering people so much, and, well, I think I found it. So while I was looking into the Joker's online fanbase, I noticed that there's an interesting corner of it, or I guess it's better probably described as a subgenre that lives on Instagram, and it's literally just hundreds upon hundreds of accounts with very similar usernames recycling the exact same Joker quotes over and over again. Joker_quotes_, Joker.lovers, Joker quotes, Joker's quotes, Joker_heaven_, Joker quotes official, Joker_the_killing_jokes, _Smokey_Joker. There's even one that's called _one Joker's vibe, which I don't really know what we're supposed to take away from that, but I thought it might be interesting to take a look at this little subgenre of the fan base, check out the quotes, check out why they're so popular, and hopefully it's interesting. Of course, before we start today's video, we have to do this week's sweaty shoutout, and this week it goes to isx.bella, and they sent this photo. In 5th grade, I drew anime George Washington. If you want to get a sweaty shoutout for yourself, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, and then DM me your favorite meme of the week on Instagram, and you might get chosen. Also, before we start today's video, I did want to give a quick shout out to Native, who sponsored today's video. If you've never heard of Native before, they are a personal care brand that creates hygiene products that are better for my body. I don't know about you guys, but I was today years old when I found out that a lot of conventional deodorants actually have aluminum in them, which forms a plug in your sweat glands to keep you from sweating. Personally, I've been trying to take care of myself with the best ingredients possible, which is why I'm so glad that I started to use Native. Native's classic deodorant is actually vegan and cruelty-free. It is free of aluminum, parabens, and sulfates, and they use ingredients that you can actually understand, like coconut oil and shea butter. I've started off with Native's Build Your Own Deodorant Pack. It is a super easy process. You literally just pick your 3 favorite scents or bars, and you get them in a cute little box like this. Scent-wise, I ended up going with cucumber and mint, citrus and herbal musk, and eucalyptus and mint. The main thing that I love about these deodorants so much is obviously that there's no aluminum in them, but I was also really excited about how unique the scents were and also how long they ended up lasting. I've been using these 3 scents for the past couple weeks, and I've noticed that no matter how stressed out or sweaty I got, I still ended up smelling fresh as a daisy at the end of the day. Or more accurately, fresh as cucumber and mint. They've also got products for the whole family, including teen deodorant, toothpaste, body wash, and soap that can all be delivered straight to your door with free shipping. Native's Build Your Own Deodorant Pack is usually $30, but you'll save an extra 20% if you click the link in my description and use my code, which is KC20. So if you want to check out Native for yourself, just follow the link and start feeling and smelling fresh today with Native. Thanks again to Native for sponsoring, and without further ado, let's start today's video. So the first quote says, "Don't try to get inside my head. It's too dark for you." Now, how dark could your mind possibly be? The _Joker_man_maker.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird.
This is a really nice one. It says, "You can flirt with my woman. If she flirts back, she is yours." Now, why do I feel like the last person who would say something like this is also the same person that would run an Instagram quotes account? I also don't really get what situation this would happen ever. Like, part of me feels like the person who wrote this is the type that would think that manners equal flirting. So like if his girlfriend was getting a bagel and the bagel guy was like, "Have a nice day," and she's like, "Thank you, you too," and her boyfriend behind her is like,
"You know what? If you want to flirt with my girl and she flirts back, she's yours."
Like, I don't think that's what was going on there. I think they were just being polite to each other. Ignore me once, and I will show you who is the master of this game. What are we talking here? Jenga? Get a condom for your heart. I'm about to fuck your feelings. I have to be honest here, I have a very strong feeling that one of the poets from the last video that we did ghost wrote this. Because honestly, this shit fits right in. Once they stop talking to you, they start talking about you. There is no way in hell that this guy did not pull this quote from Pinterest. Like, there is 100% a Pinterest version of this. Sweet as sugar, hard as ice, hurt me once, I will kill you twice. It sounds like a cheer chant.
Sweet as sugar, hard as ice. Hurt me once, I'll kill you twice.
I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at that. I see we have now moved on from copying Pinterest and now we're just pulling Rihanna lyrics. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Never mind, we're back on the Pinterest quotes. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. I am almost 100% sure that those lines are what I used as my grade 8 graduation quote. I just don't understand what this quote has to do with the Joker of all people. I'm not a cigarette that you'll smoke and crush. I'm a drug baby. You'll beg for me. No. I have many talents, but not giving a fuck is best among them. Yeah, you clearly don't give a fuck. All these quotes show how much you don't give a fuck. You spend all of that time making those quotes to show how much you don't give a fuck. If anything, you are the person that gives the least fucks. Wrong women will always teach you the right lessons of life. I see the congratulations are in order. It seems that the Joker has been chosen as the next bachelor. If you treat me like an option, I will leave you like a choice. This was like my Facebook status in the 5th grade. There is nothing profound about this. Yes, I'm changed because old version is so weak. I have to say that's a very interesting artistic choice to have Jared Leto as the background for this quote. I've lost so many friends in life just because I stopped texting them first. We're clearly getting into the territory where these quotes don't really align with the Joker because, let's be honest, if the Joker is texting anyone, they're probably going to respond because they don't want to die. I'm so lucky people can't hear what I'm thinking. Finding a caring wife is like searching dinosaur in a 21st century. Is it though? It's just so weird to me that they chose the Joker as the mascot for quotes like these. Like, when you pair his face with this kind of quote, you're like, yeah, no shit, you kind of look a little bit scary. Most women would probably be a little bit afraid if we're being honest. He also murders people, which I don't really think is quite high up on women's list of things that they look for in a guy. But it's totally the woman's fault. They are clearly not caring enough in general if they're not willing to marry a murderous clown. I'm single because I know girls. I get that the point of this quote is probably them saying, I'm single because I know girls are insert unfaithful or some random negative trait about girls, but paired with this photo, it looks like the Joker is single because he's terrified of women, which is hilarious. Kids flirt, men propose, legends reject. You know what? They're actually not lying here. Legends do reject.
Rejected! Yeah, you just got rejected!
Not every sorry deserves an it's okay in return. Yeah. Thanks for that, vape mask man that's clearly not the Joker. X. What's up? Me. My standards. Bye. Yeah, I could definitely picture this being something the Joker would say. I mean, the Joker we all know and love clearly talks like a 2010 Facebook repost photo. I am sorry if you don't understand my level of thinking. Big brain, everybody. Big brain. X. Hey, I miss you. Me. Can't talk. I'm at a funeral. X. Oh my god, who died? Me. My feelings for you. Oh. See what you did there. Joker's X? You just got owned. Round of applause, everybody, for that professional burn. You respect me, I respect you. Disrespect me, I fuck you. I'm sorry, what? I feel like we were like here, and then for some reason you jumped all the way up to here. This quote has that dynamic where it seems like the person who would be giving the punishment actually wants it to happen because they enjoy it. It's kind of like those people at parties who are like, does anyone dare me to drink this entire drink right now? Like, does someone dare me? Because I'll do it if you dare me. You respect me, I respect you. disrespect me, I fuck you. Do you just disrespect me right now? I think you just disrespected me right now. I think we gotta do it. Success hug you in private. Failure slap you in public. That's called life. You guys know that feeling when you want to be success's main chick, but you're their side chick, and the only main chick you are is to failure? Some women will open your heart. Some will open your wallet. Some will open your eyes. That's some deep shit, villains quotes. Sometimes you have to play the role of a fool to fool the fool who think they're fooling you. Yeah, and sometimes the fool who thinks that they're the fool and the other person is actually the fool and you're trying to fool the fool, but and really then sometimes that fool thinks that you're actually fooling another fool, and then there's even those times when the fool is the fool and then the other fool, believe me or not, but most of your friends secretly hate you. Gotta be honest with you on this one, Joker. That's a little bit of a toxic mentality, and maybe that's why you have trouble making friends. Listen, there are definitely some Pinterest quotes that I felt like were gonna weasel into the community and end up on quote photos, but I cannot believe that somebody actually took the "you are not ugly, society is" quote, stamped it on a Joker photo, and meant for it to be taken seriously. Like, what the hell is next? The girl stepping up on the stairs photo? This next quote is super inspirational though. It's Joker AirPod case, limited edition, link in bio, discount code Joker. That is just so inspiring. Look at those AirPod cases. Look at those faces. That is straight up inspiration. There's also this really heartwarming one that says, don't be sad because of people. They will all die. Really just warms up the heart and makes you feel good, you know? Never say and okay when you can say fuck off and bye. Yeah, this sounds like some pretty sound advice. I can't think of any situation where you would typically say okay, but instead say fuck off and nothing bad happens as a result. Hey, you just won $1 million. All you have to do is say okay and it's yours. Don't say okay, say don't say okay, say okay, don't say okay, say don't say okay, don't say okay. Fuck off, bye. The last quote we're going to look at today, though, really speaks for itself. It says, when money speaks, nobody cares what grammar it uses. You're right, I don't think anybody would care about what grammar it uses, but I think they may care about the spelling. Hi, hello, Overdub Casey chiming in here. The original footage I had for this part somehow completely disappeared, so I'm going to try my best to relay what I wanted to mention at the end of this video. I think what continues to confuse me so much about these motivational accounts in general, whether they're Joker related or not, is why anybody would want quotes like these showing up on their feed. Like, what is motivating about this? I also don't really get why anyone would want to run an account like this in the first place. Like, even if you do get to the point where you have a few 100K to your name, it seems like the extent of lucrative brand deals that you can get are for sketchy AirPod cases, and quite honestly, I don't think that's worth having to scour Pinterest constantly to slap quotes on photos of the Joker that look like they've been left in a deep fryer. If you haven't stumbled upon this genre of content before, these quote accounts aren't exclusive to the Joker fanbase. In fact, there are hundreds of different variations that brand themselves as motivational accounts, regardless of whether the quotes they're posting are actually motivational or not. If anything, it just seems like these quotes are targeted towards people who are looking to convince themselves that everyone around them is in the wrong and has the problem versus looking at themselves. I guess there's always a demographic for that kind of content, but it just kind of blows my mind that this specific Joker branded version of it is so popular and expansive on Instagram, but I think it does kind of tie into a lot of people's issues with a certain section of super fans of the new Joker who have been using the movie as validation for their interesting opinions. And I do want to slide in a little disclaimer here that it's not to say everyone who watched the Joker and enjoyed it falls into the category of thinking these quote accounts are Bible, but it's clear that the tone of a lot of these quotes are appealing to the most toxic corner of the Joker fanbase. Obviously, at the end of the day, these quotes are painfully corny, and I do not understand how some of these accounts have seemingly convinced people otherwise, but after I stumbled upon this weird-ass corner on Instagram, I felt like I couldn't not make a video on it because it's just so odd. Then again, that's also Instagram for you, so I probably shouldn't even be surprised at this point on how weird the corners of this app get. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed exploring the Instagram Joker fanbase with me. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also turn on my post notifications, and if you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are both Casey Aonso. I also have a second channel, which is more beauty, lifestyle, vlog related, so if you're interested in something like that, I will link it in the description. But otherwise, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.